Hi, it's Wednesday, July 10th, 2013, and this is just another update on my Invisalign journey. Tonight, I always change my trays on Wednesdays, and so tonight I will be putting in the 19th set of trays, and this is 19 sets out of 38 sets, so that means I'm halfway through. It's gone by a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. Especially in the beginning, because I really, that first week, I was thinking maybe I've made a mistake and this wasn't the right thing and I'm going to be miserable the whole time. But it has gotten so much better, so much easier, and if you can just get through that first week and the first adjustment period, learning how to take the aligners in and out, and getting used to the attachments on your teeth, and making sure that none of them have rough edges like one of mine did in the beginning, and had to be smoothed down by the orthodontist. After that, it was a piece of cake, and it's been easy. Some weeks I have more trouble than others. This week I have the bottom tray is a little more difficult to take out, and it has been for the past month, but it's always been more difficult than the top tray. It's just because my bottom teeth are so messed up, but they're getting better, and if you look at any of my previous videos, you'll see that there's been a lot of improvement so far. Still have a long way to go. I'm only halfway there, but at least I am halfway there. But anyway, I thought tonight I would show you the package that the aligners come in. They come in a package like this, and it has your name on it, and it has like 19 of 38, so it tells you what trays they are, and it has your name, and it also has your orthodontist name. But these packages, they all are kind of you know, connected to each other, and they're perforated, and so you just tear one set out off of this long set of packages that you get from your orthodontist. I have 3 more after this one before I have to go back and just for a checkup and to get more. But anyway, they come out of the package, and this is what they look like when they first come out. They're clear. Like these are, it's hard for me to see. This is the set for the top, and they have little teeny tiny writing on them that tells you what set they are and whether they're the top or the bottom, in case you get them mixed up, which I did one time. That was kind of weird. When I take my, like the set that I took out tonight before I came down to make this video, I put it in a denture cup that I got from the hospital. Not going to say which one. And put a denture cleaning tablet in there. And so I clean them really good and make sure they're completely dry before I put them back in the package that they came out of, and put them back in the bag that they originally came in, because we're told to keep all of them. And I think it's because like if you lose a set, you need to go and put your previous set in. You don't need to just go without them unless it's really close to time to put your next set of trays in, and then you can just move to your next set. But you can't just, you have to have something in. You can't, got to go 22 out of 24 hours every day. So anyway, today I'm sure I've been out maybe an hour and a half. I try not to stay out over 2 hours. It's probably happened maybe twice in the whole 18 weeks that I've been doing it so far. But anyway, so I thought I would, since I've not demonstrated how to take them out or put them in, I thought I would do that on the video tonight for something different, because I think the videos are kind of getting boring. But anyway, the top ones, I always put the top ones in first. I always take the top ones out first I don't know why. It's just a habit that I've gotten into. I guess maybe because the top ones are easier. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put them in. I'll try to put them in. They're brand, this is the first time. And I always do that in front of a mirror. And it's usually a lot easier and quicker than that. The bottom set takes a little bit more effort, and I always have kind of a technique that I do them with as well. They went in actually fairly easy tonight. And then I bite down, and I have this little mouth shaped piece of, it's like a horseshoe shaped piece of rubberized stuff, kind of like a teething thing for adults, maybe, for lack of a better description. But anyway, I usually put that in my mouth and bite down a lot just to get everything seated where it's supposed to be. And you can tell that I'm talking funny now. And I do talk with a lisp just a little until I get used to this next set and it gets seated where it's supposed to be. Because until it gets seated right, air kind of escapes through and saliva gets stuck into places where it's not exactly seated right. So anyway, and usually after I put a new set of aligners in on Wednesday nights, that's when I take the two Aleve, and sometimes I don't need it, but tonight I can tell, and I can tell which teeth it's going to be working on this week, and right here on the bottom, which it usually works on those every week. These over here don't feel bad at all. These on this side, a little painful, or a little tight. I can feel pressure. It's not really pain. This one right here, and this one. This one was the one that had to move the most out of any of the top teeth, and it's almost exactly where it needs to be, but I think the one right behind it has to move just a little bit to make room for it to move into the space completely. So I think that's what's going to be happening this week. I can usually tell, but they don't look bad. But you can see all the little attachments. I've still got a long way to go, but I have found within the last few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks maybe, that I'm not nearly as self-conscious about my teeth when I'm interacting with patients or their family members or co-workers at the hospital. It's a lot more comfortable, and I don't feel like they're looking at my teeth saying, my gosh, she has crooked teeth. And if they do look at my teeth because of the Invisaligners, I don't really care. The only people that have said anything to me about my Invisaligners are people who have had Invisaligners in the past, and somehow they know right away. They can tell, and everybody that I've talked to who has commented on it, who has had an Invisalign in the past, has had nothing but good things to say, and every one of them has beautiful teeth. So I'm looking forward to being one of those people, the former Invisalign wearer, I'm not self-conscious about the braces at all. I'm not self-conscious about the way they look. Sometimes I get a little self-conscious about the way I sound, because you do produce more saliva for some reason. I guess it's just because you have something foreign in your mouth, and sometimes I have to swallow more like that, or like I'll do that to if they get dried out and they stick to my lips, the inside of my lips, and I would like for that not to happen. So I know when we're riding the motorcycle, I'm generally a happy person, like I've said before. And when we're riding the motorcycle, I'll just be smiling and, looking at the sights. And then I'll try to close my mouth, and they're so dry, my lips will stick to them, and that's kind of funny. But it's not a big deal, and it's only temporary. And I'm just looking forward to the day before Thanksgiving, when I will finish with the 38th set of aligners. But anyway, I know I've talked a little longer than I normally do, but I did want to show you the package they come in, like I did, and how you put them in, which is not that difficult. And now I'm going to go take my leave and go to bed. So until next week, good night.